We anxiously await the arrival of Elhandidi as he's preparing to take on Nathaniel Harris. Both fighters making their MMA debut here. Typically with debuting fighters, you're going to see a lot of enthusiasm and unpredictability as both fighters aim to make a strong impression on their debut. There we have it, the man himself, Ahmad Elhandidi, going to represent the blue corner as he prepares for the double tough. Nathaniel Harris, Tapper Scrap number 11, one of the best up-and-coming MMA promotions here in Texas. Gotta imagine the nervous energy for Elhandidi making his debut here tonight. There's a lot of questions to be answered. See, this is going to be just something he tries out if he wants to make this into a long career. Final touches for Elhandidi. Ahmad Elhandidi, ready for action.
Tapper Scrap Promotions would like to thank its corporate sponsor, Extreme Ink Tattoos and Piercings, for their continued support of mixed martial arts in the Golden Crescent. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the cage, fighting out of Killeen, Texas, Nathaniel Harris!
There we see Nathaniel Harris also making his debut here tonight. The taller of the two fighters, 145-pound weight division. Bet to see a lot of an unpredictability between these two. There we see the tail to tape, both youngsters under 21 years of age. We got 19-year-old Elhandidi taking on the 20-year-old Nathaniel Harris. 5'10" versus 6'3", the biggest difference there in these two fighters. Both been training for just about 2 years or under. And you can bet both fighters are aiming to make a strong impression here in the debut, so they're going to set the tone for the rest of the night. Nathaniel Harris, ready for action. Let's hand it over to our ring announcer.
Our first battle of the evening is in the men's featherweight division between Ahmad Elhandidi and Nathaniel Harris. This bout is scheduled for three 3-minute rounds of MMA action and presented to you by Extreme Ink Tattoos and Piercings. Introducing first, standing in the blue corner, this mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 10 inches, weighing in at 144.2 pounds. He is making his amateur debut fighting out of Patriot MMA in Austin, Texas, Ahmad, the Muslim Warrior, Elhandidi. His opponent, standing in the red corner, is a mixed martial artist standing 6 feet 3 inches, weighing in at 144.1 pounds. He is making his amateur debut fighting out of Strike Kings MMA, charge the action is Ryan Thompson.
Ahmad Elhandidi taking on Nathaniel Harris. Goes by Nasty Nate, and this fight is underway. Southpaw versus conventional matchup. Nate Harris coming out the southpaw with that right hand lead, opening up with a left round kick, transitions to a conventional stance. Spinning round kick, slightly misses. Harris coming out strong with the offense. They got a lot of room. This is a nice sized cage for these amateur fighters. Plenty of room to work. Oh, wow. You can hear that one. Glad Harris's cup was in place, or that would have been a heck of a lot worse. Saw Elhandidi open up with a drop step, and he got into the cage, so have to bet, even though there's limited information on him. He's got probably a grappling background, looking for his openings to close the gap. Against a taller and longer fighter of Nathaniel Harris, that would be the smart thing to do at this point. Side kick into round kick from Harris, looking really sharp in this debut of his. Bang, straight left right down the pipe. Double jab into the overhand left there for Harris. Harris, the switch hitter here. Very dangerous fighter. Feels comfortable from both sides. Elhandidi look a little apprehensive, seeing if he can try to find his opportunities. Both fighters making their debut here tonight. Skip knee there, and Elhandidi opens up. Nice job there. Elhandidi counters back. Now he's got Harris backing up for the first time in the fight. Oh, question mark kick there from Harris. Don't see that often in the amateurs. He got a little smack of the face from Elhandidi. Elhandidi answers with a lead left hook. It's a great opening bout. Just about a minute left in this opening round. Some bloody nose there from Elhandidi. Body lock now from Harris. Can he score the takedown? And he does. Can he keep Elhandidi down? Score some solid shots there, but Elhandidi does a good job in working his way right back up. Harris went low, then goes high. Solid body kick there from Harris. Just that reach. Significantly taller and longer. That is a tough task to overcome for any fighter. Straight right hand that got Elhandidi's attention. Best strike of the night. Elhandidi now tries to go for the takedown. There's short time left. Wow, what a first round there to open up this Tapper scrap. I think that was a definite Nasty Nate's round there. Nate showing what he can do from the feet with an array of strikes. Switch hitter fighting for both southpaw and conventional. Elhandidi was countering back as best as he could, but that was a definite round controlled from Harris. Elhandidi tried to, at the very end, see if he can transition to a shot, change the pace of this fight. Too little, too late, as he wasn't able to score it, and also it was right at the bell. There we see the corner of Nasty Nate. Very impressed with his sharpness of strikes. 145-pound weight division. Let's see how this story continues to unfold here in round number 2. See what adjustments Elhandidi is able to make. If he's going to go for that takedown, he needs to go for it a lot sooner. So right now, Harris is in complete control as they're on their feet. And in these amateur rounds, these 3-minute rounds, a takedown can really eat up a significant part of the round. But the judges are looking for the amount of damage. You can't just take somebody down and sit there and do nothing. We'll see what happens as Harris opts to open up. Southpaw stance once again. That bloody nose of Elhandidi is a target for Harris. Target. As Harris opts to go low, then come up high. Hasn't been able to land any of the spin kicks just yet, but had a nice question mark kick earlier on in round number 1. Elhandidi backing Harris up now. Push kick from Harris. Both fighters exchanging leg kicks. Elhandidi trying to bum rush Harris. I like the size of this cage. And straight right down the middle from Harris. Another one that Elhandidi walks right into, but Elhandidi is nothing but heart. He's answering right back as best he can. I think he had a little bit of a knee there as he went in for the takedown. Harris doing a good job. Just shakes him off there. That's rough for Elhandidi. Harris now opening up. Going high now. Scored the solid kicks there. Elhandidi breathing hard. Just taking all those shots. Both fighters looking to have a strong impression in their MMA debut. Man, that nose is busted up from Elhandidi. 45 seconds left. Another solid shot from Harris. Another good mix-up of shots, going high, going low. He's got Elhandidi cornered. This is a frustrating situation being if you're Elhandidi. I mean, Harris is taking all of Elhandidi's best shots, is able to stop his takedown. It's almost as like Harris can do whatever he wants out there. Elhandidi at this point has to go for a Hail Mary. Oh my goodness. Harris with another straight shot down the middle. And a lot of credit to Elhandidi because, I mean, he could have given up at any point in this fight, but he continues to move forward. All it takes is one punch. Round 2 comes to an end. Once again, another strong round for Nasty Nate. Elhandidi, just take a look at some of the highlights. Look at that mix-up of punches there from Harris. Looking sharp for a debuting fighter, only 20 years of age. This is somebody that, if I was a fight promoter, I have my eye on to have on in future shows, especially as a pro, because he's a solid and tall 145-pounder. Big Nasty Nate has the potential to have a nice long career. There we see the corner of Elhandidi having a rough start in his debut, being matched up. So solid fighter in Nathaniel Harris. Elhandidi down 2 rounds. He has to get a stoppage if he wants to win this fight. It's going to be interesting to see if he's going to go for broke. See if he can land a solid overhand right. A takedown at this point probably would eat up too much of the round. So he's got to find that one shot to stop Harris. And thus far, Harris has been able to take everything that Elhandidi has had to throw at him. Referee checking the nose of Elhandidi. They're likely going to let this one continue since it's just the nose. It doesn't look like his nose is broken. Round 3 underway. Man, Harris is just like pinpoint accuracy with those straight shots. It's like a laser. Harris measuring. I think he's trying to measure another straight down the center. Body kick there from Harris. Goes high. Man, snapping Elhandidi's head back with just a jab. A lot of credit to Ahmad as he's just letting them fly. You know, at this point, 2 minutes to go, why not? And a solid jab there from Harris. Push kick from Harris. Harris has earned enough points on the eyes of the judges. He can take those type of risks, but he's been doing it ever since the opening round, excuse me, the opening bell, so. And this is what Elhandidi needs. His only chance to win this fight, he's got to go for broke. He's laying on the line here at Tapper Scrap number 11. He's going for it. And Harris just refuses to let him just make an upset. Harris still in full control of this fight. Straight left down the middle. If I was Harris's coach, I'd be asking him to pick up the pressure, go ahead and stop this fight. He's dominated this fight thus far. A very valiant warrior in Elhandidi. Elhandidi now, see if he can time that shot. Went from the legs, had to transition up to the body lock. Yeah, sometimes those taller fighters are so tough to take down. They got that leverage. Now, if you don't time it perfectly, you burn up a lot of energy. Right now, Harrison trying to make Elhandidi pay. Short time left in this opening fight, 10 seconds. And Harris opts to go for a takedown right at the end. Curious what that was all about. Seeing maybe he just wanted to get some experience, see if he can pull it off. As he looked extremely impressive on his feet. To see if we have any replays of round 3. We saw the striking prowess of Harris on display throughout this fight. Pretty easy fight to score. This will be a big learning experience for Elhandidi. He goes back to the drawing board. See how he takes his next steps in his career. He had a tough draw in his very first fight. I think we're going to be hearing a lot more of Nasty Nate in the future. So I'm very impressed with this young man. And I'm impressed with the heart of Elhandidi as well. And I think he's earned himself another shot. The Tapper Scrap. Both of these fighters. We're going to go ahead and hand this one over to our ring announcer and make this one official here shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for our warriors as they have gone the distance and to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges scored about 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, fighting out of Strike Kings MMA, Nathaniel Nasty Nate Harris!
Congratulations to Nasty Nate. 1-0 in his amateur career. I'm sure we're going to be seeing a lot more of Nasty Nate in future MMA fights. Especially here in Tapper Scrap, young 20-year-old Nasty Nate.
Nasty Nate, what a way to make your debut. I've known the guys in your corner for a long time. One of my first events was introducing one of your coaches. You got a lot of talent in your corner. Tell us what this win means to you.
It means everything, man, just to get started off on the right foot. did it without these guys and all the support that's behind me, my family, my team, Strike Kings. So just a big shout out to them. Anybody at 145, they all can get it. Anybody, anywhere, any place. So let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's make some noise one more time for the winner by unanimous decision on a Strike King